Let me know if Mike's okay. We will kick off in about 2 minutes-ish. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Yappy, yappy, yappy. You've got no sound at all. That's interesting. Because it's showing that. Pull this down a bit. That's close enough. Um, I'll just keep talking for talking's sake, so you let me know if you guys can hear anything. I got the music turned off for the game. If that's why you're not hearing anything, um, that might be why it is. But I'll keep talking, and you'll let me know. Okay, mic volume is good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just have the music for the game shut off, but I have this. Okay, cool. That lets me know everything's working. You gave me a heart attack, Chicago. Okay, it's 11 o'clock local. Let's just kick this thing off already. It actually was a really nice, bright, sunny day here in Wichita today. Um, I would have liked to have kicked this off like, I don't know, 4 hours ago, but you got it done. Cool. I prefer to defer as well. Alright, let's kick this sumbitch off already. Roman is going to return it roughly to the 20. Not as good as it. No, down to 16. So better than a touchback. First and 10 for Tennessee. Schroeder back. Wow, just that might be intentional grounding. No flag. So now we're looking at 2nd and 10. Schroeder to Odom. Somebody gonna tackle that guy? Oh my God. Well, that's the easiest first down I've ever seen. First and 10, Tennessee already in Wichita territory. Man, where was tackling like that happening last down? You just... Come on, guys. This is early in the game. You guys should have your first win right now. Darrell Baldwin, good pickup during the off-season for us. Getting his mitts on that one. 3rd down. Schroeder looking, searching, seeking, finding his man over the middle. Swatted away. 4th down. Tennessee's going to kick a longin'. The 60-yarder? Short. Tennessee kicker thinks he's Cam Little. Nah, son. Okungwu. First touch of the football. You gotta move, homie. Football is a game of movement. You just kind of just stood there. Can't do that. 2 men back for Wichita. 2nd and 10. Wow. Kirby got pressed into the dirt. 3rd and 12. Obvious passing down is obvious. Okungwu over the middle to Bauer. Another pickup in the offseason that was good for us. Maybe. I mean, there was other guys I wanted other than him, but, you know, not a bad, like, 3rd prize, I guess. Okungwu under center in enemy territory. Not close enough to try a field goal yet. Kirby. Oof. Just one move, I think, would have really broken one free, but 2nd and 6, Wichita. Okungwu under center, giving it to Perry Tony. Don't know where he was running to. Homie. Follow your blockers. One man back, and it's Kirby. In the gun is Okungwu. Oh, LeBron Berry! No one in front of him! Oh, dude. First down. I miss being rivals with Tennessee, honestly. Alright, 1st and goal. 3 yards out. 1 man back. It's Perry Tony. Okungwu in the gun. Planted to the dirt. 1 yard loss. Romeo Oakley. 2 tackles, and both of them have been, I think, behind the line of scrimmage. So he's on one already. Okungwu, again the gun. Come on, Kirby! Didn't even get the yard back that we lost on 1st down. So... Ooh, let's see. One man back. Tony again. Man in motion. It's Eddie. Okungwu. Just run it in, dude. Oh, okay, whatever. Don't listen to me, I guess. Wichita! First blood. Ooh. I like a beautiful fade route. I don't know about you. EAT is up and good. We're up 7. Now we got a foosball game going. I really wanted to broadcast a home opener for Wichita, and I would have cried if I didn't get the opportunity, as Roman tries to return that one back. Plopped again at the 16-yard line. At least our special teams unit is doing its job, question mark. Schroeder. Lane Schroeder for a huge loss on that sack. I think that was Hildebrand. Yeah, it was. Lane Schroeder right under center. Odom the one man back. Passing over the middle. Fitzpatrick got his greasy mitts all over that one. Still a 3rd and very long. Schroeder in the gun. Yeah, kind of had to get rid of that one. Had a bunch of blue jerseys in his face. Devontae Sorensen. That guy's a beast. First punt of the day. Tai Chen returning. Almost got to midfield. First and 10, Okungwu. Second drive. First drive ended in a touchdown, which is the best way to end a drive. What the H was that? Homie, look where you're throwing. That kind of helps. That was kind of like a Brett Favre drift right and you throw left like across your body, and it looks terrible no matter who does it. Cruz Sampson, big time catch there. 3rd and 3. Right smack dab on the midfield logo. Okungwu in the gun. Throwing again. Oh, nice. Finding Kabir Abdullah on the sideline. First down. Easy first down. Kirby. Yes. Oh, come on. I don't think we got it. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get a favorable spot. Oh, okay. Sure, we'll take it. Whatever, man. You know, Wichita is famous for its home cooking, so getting a little bit of that here. A little bit of home cooking never hurt anybody. Here's Perry Tony. He grabs 2 yards. No, not even 2 yards. They're not even going to give him that much. Poor bastard. Okungwu right under center. One man back. It's Kirby. Kirby's going to get the toss. Not a bad run. Not a Kirby run, but not a bad run. 3rd and 4. No big losses. Tony. 4th down. Likely a field goal try here. I trust we can make this one. This will be a 31-yarder. Oof. 10-0 over Tennessee. And the home crowd is absolutely loving it. Roman returning, gets past the 20, past the 25. Holy shit. That's an actual return. I shouldn't talk too much crap. It has a tendency to bite me in the ass when I least expect it. Lane Schroeder is in the gun. Gives it off to Odom, who has just a free range ahead of him. Just nothing but open grass. Just gonna give him all the room to run that he wants, I guess. Man, we spent so much trying to upgrade this defense, and I do miss who did we get rid Clint England, but man, I didn't think that would be that much of a massive hole in our linebacker unit because, ugh. Good swat. I think that was Baldwin. Could have been Tai Chen. I don't know, man. I don't know. Schroeder back. Gives it off to Juju Odom, who picks up a couple yards, but it's still going to be a rough third down. 3rd and 6 for Tennessee. Schroeder back, throwing, swatted again. Glad that our pass defense is showing up. Because if they run with Juju Odom all day on us, then this could be interesting. But Tennessee hasn't really seen the light yet. That's a touchback. Touch it down, dude. Come on, homie. Well, we're starting behind our own 15 because logic. Run, Kirby. Oh, come on. He needs it. I just want to see him break off one big one. Just once. For me. Would you please? Okungwu with 2-man back in the gun. Man in motion. Oh, man. Perry Tony's... He's our power back, but he's not... He's not really breaking any tackles, not making many moves. He's just getting supplanted wherever the defense gets first hands on him. Okungwu looking for somebody. Wow, I can't believe that pass got to him. LeBron Berry with better hands than I thought he had. 1st and 10. Almost at the end of the first quarter now. ICT up 10-0. I'd be tempted to just let the clock run out here, but they're probably not gonna. Okungwu back, throwing in the flat. Kirby has green grass in front of him, and that's a 1st down. I would love to see more of that. Okungwu finding Kirby in the flat. Oh, wow. Teddy Eddie showing out his hands. He was covered like a blanket, man. He just somehow came down with that. Oof. Well, we are deep in enemy territory now on this super biased broadcast of the LBCL. Kirby. Nice. That'll set up a 2nd and 4. A lot of options here. I say, well, Tony's back there. He hasn't ran well. Okungwu's gonna really stretch this one backwards. He caught that? I don't know. Tennessee's coach is clutching onto that red flag, but he doesn't throw it. That's interesting. Ivory Justice. What a name that is. Holy shit. Ivory Justice. Anyway, Okungwu. What the heck was that? That's not on Zayne. Who is that? Sorry, Freedom. That was Michael Freedom? One of the best tight ends of the league? You just gonna let that one clink right off your hands? Dude, now's not the time. Okungwu gets sacked, but man, That one left a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't like any of that. 4th and 19, so fourth in a freaking Home Depot parking lot. We somehow snuck that one in there. 13 to nothing. Wow. Touching, man, just a touchback. What a novel concept. Tie. Bastard. Lane Schroeder. Get rid of it, buddy. And he shoots it in a double coverage because that's a just a magnificent idea. 2nd and 10. Odom the one man back. Schroeder in the gun. Schroeder back throwing. Fitzpatrick. Not a bad catch there. 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and manageable for Tennessee. Man, they really love these shotgun formations. Ooh. 4th down. You know what? I'd be tempted to go for it here. Nah, they're going to punt it. Very timid coaching from the Kings so far. Chen is going to run this one almost to the 25. Not quite. All right, 1st and 10, boys. The score here could really just bury this thing. Kirby, big run. Not quite a Kirby run, but I'll take the 1st down. Jamming buttons just like he did in college. Wow, come on, Perry Tony. What kind of power back is that? I know that's a defensive tackle, and he's probably as wide as a double door, but you gotta power through that somehow. Whoa! 1st down again. Man, this game's gonna blow wide open if Kip Kirby gets into a groove. Wow. Perry Tony got 3 yards on that run, and I think that's probably the most he's gotten off a single run all day. Okungwu to Kirby. Lots of blockers in front of him. Nice. Another 1st down. Man, if we can just drive the ball like this just every drive for the rest of the season, I'd be very okay with that. In fact, I think I just would rather just play like Taipei and Tennessee and maybe Alberta like for the rest of the season. As Cruz Sampson comes down with one. Pitch and catch from Okungwu to Sampson. Exactly like how Coach drew it up. Now we're at the 22. 1st and 10. Okungwu from under center drops back. Just run for it, dude. I mean, he's not the fastest quarterback, obviously, but damn, he had just nothing but green grass ahead of him. Anyway, 2nd and inches. 2nd down and a micro penis. Tidwell. Wow, the fullback getting some burn. And he already has more yards off that one run than Perry Tony has all day. Funny how that works. 1st and 5. Well, 1st and goal. This Legend Bowl and College Bowl don't do like 1st and goal, 2nd and goal. Anyway, Kip Kirby gets his 1st touchdown of the day, which means it's a stream ending in Y. Wow. That's just rude going for 2 right now. Wow. Well, Wichita is up 3 scores to nothing. Uh, if this keeps up, the traffic around Equity Bank Stadium is going to be very light indeed, because people are going to be leaving early, getting their hot dogs to go. Whoa, Roman, no one in front of him, but he's gassed. Past the 50, past the 45. Tennessee in enemy territory for the second time today. First time was a missed field goal. Yes, give the ball to Juju. Even though he only got 1 yard, I say give it to him again. Is there any weakness in this defense, in this Wichita defense? It's against the run. Schroeder passes to nobody. Apparently it was to Duncan Harvey, but you could have fooled me. Intercepted by Baldwin! Man. 5-2 just read that one the whole way. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Jarrell Baldwin, gets a much, I don't know if it's a much needed INT, but definitely a spirit breaker if you're a Tennessee fan. Kirby. Another first down for Kip Kirby. He's just manufacturing those. Man, this is... I kind of wanted to see a game. This is getting ridiculous. Perry Tony gets a yard there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Okungwu right under center. His one man back is Kip Kirby. Kirby gets the toss. I don't know. I would have cut that one out past Michael Freedom and then tried to make something work there, but that's not what he did there. One man back, it's Tony. Okungwu in the gun. Ooh. Nice bullet pass to LeBron Berry. And that's another first down for Wichita. I can't wait to see the halftime stats on how many first downs we've had so far. Kirby. No, dude. Jesus. I think it was Michael Freedom, the guy that, yeah, that fell on that one. Man, my heart dropped there for half a second. Okungwu dropping back. Bad pass. And Romeo Oakley again. Man, you know, if you're a Tennessee fan and you're watching this, just be glad at least one of your 11 guys on defense showed up, and it's Romeo Oakley. Michael Freedom, who's past the 20 and just sort of, yeah, I don't know what that was, a little showboating maybe, but he got the touchdown either way. And now we're up 4 scores, and it's not even halftime yet. Looks like a full set of grandstands out there so far for Wichita here at Equity Bank Stadium. So nobody's going home yet. Of course, we could Heidi Bowl this thing, and I really hope we don't. Knock on wood. Lane Schroeder is right under center, and he's going to give this one to Odom. Nice diving tackle there. 2nd and manageable for Tennessee. This one ought to be a pass. Nope, they're going to give this one to Bowman. Nice move. Ty Chen able to chase him down, but that'll be a first for Tennessee. Juju Odom is back there again for Tennessee. Just keep running it down their throat if you want to score something. Ill-timed spin move. Still a gain of 4 yards. Jesus. 42.9% of his passes for Lane Schroeder. That's god awful. Schroeder back. Looking, searching, seeking, finding his man over the middle. It's Ira Bowman again. Whoa, it's 3rd and 2 now for Tennessee. This is doable. You can do this. And they don't do this. Shad McQueen with the tackle. That's a name I haven't heard so far today. Shad McQueen. Lightning McQueen. And there are no fake punts in this game, so this is an obvious punt. But I would be tempted to go for it, but what do I know? I know you don't want to hand Wichita a short field the way the offense has been running, but I mean, if it gets any worse, you got to stop the bleeding somehow. And doing this super passive coaching isn't going to do it. Touchback. Is there still a second on the clock? There is. Just run it and go into halftime. Don't do all this other. There we go. Yeah. Halftime. First down, 17 for Wichita, 3 for Tennessee. And look at all that blue on our side, man. Look at all those chickens. And we get ball. Tai Chen's going to return this one past the 5, 10, 15. Should have let that one bounce, homie. Should have let that one bounce. I know hindsight is 20/20, but Okungwu right under center gives it to Kirby and gets about 5. Oh, well, they're going to give him for 3. 3? Tony doesn't get anything. Man, what a surprise. Okungwu dropping back, finding. Ooh, I'm surprised they didn't measure that one. I'm not quite sure he got it. Kirby. Maybe about a foot of gain there, a little bit. Still 2nd and 10 though for Wichita as Okungwu drops back, and that's a pick. To the old flying ace, England. The guy who earlier I said I missed badly. Odom got stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. You know, with Clint England in our linebacking group, and then we have a defensive tackle named Montrose English. So I liked having a guy named England and another guy named English. And we sort of broke up the Wonder Twins when I traded for Michael Freedom. Low. Don't know how he came down with that one, but he does. Signs of life, question mark, for Tennessee, maybe? As Juju Odom maybe picks up 2. 8 yards per carry. He should be getting the ball a lot more than he is. Schroeder. Bowman. That's a touchdown. All right, Tennessee finally gets on the board. Like very late in the 3rd quarter. But hey, some points better than no points. They're going to try a field goal. I'd be tempted to go for 2, just, just need as many points as you possibly can to claw your way back into this thing, but no. 3-score game. All right. Last time out, Okungwu threw a pick. Really can't do any worse than that. As we get popped again within the 20. I don't like that. One man back. Kirby. Okungwu in the gun. Kirby's going to run. Green grass ahead of him. That's an easy first down. Tennessee's on the board. I was worried about not having anything to talk about for the rest of this game. Okungwu right under center, one man back. It's Perry Tony, who gets planted in the ground for a short loss. I could have swore I've seen this movie before. Okungwu from the gun. Oh, man, Cruz Sampson, he has hands like they're, I don't know, been dipped in taffy or something sticky. Kirby, easy first down. Past the 40 a little bit, not much. We haven't seen one of those like signature Kip Kirby runs yet. We've just been been slow and steady, which is not like Kirby's MO at all. Whoa, positive gain for Perry Tony. Kirby the one man back as Okungwu drops back. I don't know why he spun there. I don't know why he did any of that. All of that was unnecessary, and it was a giant waste of a down. 3rd and 6. Man, that last down was some Seymour Evans shit. I've never seen Okungwu do that. Tomas Perez gets his first catch of the day. And Wichita is forced to punt for, I think is that our first punt? That might be our first punt. He got clobbered at his own 12, so a lot of greenery in Tennessee's scenery. Gonna have to really make a drive out of this one. Last time they put points on the board, but they were a lot closer to the end zone than this, because they got the ball off of an interception. Never good when you spot the other team points. Schroeder to Bowman. Ira Bowman loses a little there. Even I thought that was a little cruel. I think he got at least to the line. 3rd and 8 now. Obvious passing down is obvious. You got sacked, son. Just a wall of blue. A wave of blue coming right at him. They're going to give Hildebrand credit for the sack, but I mean, it could have been anybody's. Hai Chen running backwards. Oh, not backwards, but back. You know what I mean. Leave me alone. Starting at our own 40. We've had better starting positions than this. We've had worse starting positions than this. Still came down with points, so this should be 6. If we know what we're doing, which we sometimes do, this should be 6. Okungwu back, throwing, swatted. That could have been INT'd. One man back, it's Kirby. I'd be tempted just to give it to him, man. Okungwu's gonna try to make something out of it. Wow, Dion Bauer came down with that one somehow. I did like Bauer because of his hands, so, I mean, I guess. I don't know why you're doing it. I don't know why you're throwing into double coverage like that, but, you know. When the juice starts flowing, everything starts feeling good, things start to move and shake. Eddie in motion. Kirby, maybe a yard and a half. All right, 3rd and 8, boys. LeBron Barry in motion. Okungwu dropping back. Now, apparently that was to Sampson, but he way overthrew him. I don't like this punting shit that we've been getting used to lately. We pinned Tennessee at their own 16, but I think we could have done a slightly better job than that. But Schroeder, wow. So Lane Schroeder actually put that one right on the hands. You know, when I watch football, the funniest drops are the ones where the receiver closes his hands too quickly and they sort of just bounce up. And I think that's what happened there. All right, 3rd and 7 for Tennessee. Time is not on their side to mount a comeback. Schroeder has all the time in the world. Wow, that was a little game of volleyball for a second there. Jen returning past the 35. Come on, man. Trying to force the ball in the double coverage all the time is going to bite you in the ass, Zayne. Can't keep doing that. One man back, it's Kirby. Kirby unable to make something happen there, sadly. That was really good blocking, too. That was just strange. 3rd and 10. Okungwu. Ah, of course it's Kip Kirby. Of course it's Kip Kirby. When Okungwu targets Kirby or Sampson, good things tend to happen, man. That's all I'm saying. Tony, off the reverse. Ah, yard short for the 1st down. I actually kind of wanted him to get that one just to, you know. It's like basketball. You make one layup early just as a mental thing to see the ball leave your hands and go through the hoop. Then you pull it outside and start shooting mid-range and then threes. You know. Same thing with football. Tony again. Good blocking. There you go. See, he just needed a confidence booster. Well, he got a chewing in a locker room during halftime as well, so a little bit of positive reinforcement, maybe some negative reinforcement. Okungwu from the gun, dropping back. Pass complete to Sampson. Telling you, Sampson and Kirby, they both got that 99 skill. 1st and 10 for Wichita again. Deep in enemy territory at Tennessee's 27. As Kirby breaks another one off. 2nd and 5. Tony, maybe got a yard there. 3rd and 3 now. Ooh. It's too late for this. I also don't like how in this game the starting quarterback holds the kicks. Place kicking, I don't like that at all. It just irks the shit out of me, and I just. 31-7 in favor of Wichita. An Equity Bank Stadium known for its terrible parking. Fans are already starting to leave early. That last field goal might have been the dagger. And there is no hurry up offense. There is no no huddle in College Bowl or in Legend Bowl, unfortunately. So they're going to have to make the best of whatever time they have left to score 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Schroeder back. No one. Ooh. Nice laser. What was that earlier? Second and 2, right on the midfield logo. Right on it. Schroeder dropping back. Ooh. I didn't think he got it. Third and inches. Schroeder in the gun. Odom the one-man back. See, when they run the football, they just should have been running it a lot more. Sad. Well, not for me. I'm happy about it, but you know, if you're a Tennessee fan and you're watching this, you know, you probably have a few beers in you already. And the Titans were awful this year. First and 10 for Tennessee. Deep in Wichita territory. Not like it matters so far. Juju Odom dropped for a 1-yard loss there by Martin Good. Second and 11. Schroeder. Yeah, there was no way that was going to get to him. It had to be a little bit more of a bullet pass. Third and 11 now. Tennessee needs to make something happen here because a field goal is not going to make any sort of headway. Fourth down. Go for it. Need to go for it. It's now or never. They are going to go for it. You know, it's nice when somebody actually listens to me. Schroeder. Back. Throwing. I honestly thought he was going to come down with that one. Well, all Wichita's got to do is run the ball a whole bunch and run out the clock and dance on their grave a little bit, and this dumb bitch should be over. Well, I wanted an interesting game, but I got a win at least. Yeah. Again, just spam Kirby and Sampson just all game. That's all you got to do, Zayne. I tried to make your rookie year as remarkably easy as I possibly could. Freedom. Not a bad pitch and catch. Second and 1 for Wichita. This should be an easy pickup unless you really screw this one up. There we go. Just Kirby and Sampson. That's all you got to do. Look for one of them two. Number 30 or number 85. From From the gun again is Okungwu. A bunch of white jerseys in his face. Just get rid of it, homie. Just get rid of it. Thank you. Second and 10 after a very unfortunate down that could have been way, 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 way worse. Barry Tony is averaging 1 yard per carry. That's awful. Okungwu back throwing. Just Sampson or Kirby. 85 or 30. That's all you gotta do. Easy. You don't need no call no freaking 29 syllable plays at the line of scrimmage. Just 30 or 85. Okungwu back throwing to Kirby, and Oakley got the tackle there. I honestly, a hair sooner, and that might have been an INT that would have went all the way to the other end zone. Ooh. I believe that's Abdullah that was targeted there that didn't come down with it. He was open there for a sec. Just gotta put a little bit more arm into that one next time. Okungwu. What the H was that? Oh, so they're gonna go for another field goal. Oh, why not? Well, we've seen a lot of people sort of make their way in last couple minutes of this game. Sorry that it was kind of on the boring side. Roman. Just wanted to get tackled, I guess. I mean, you wanted a, 6-foot guy, 6'5", like muscular dude to slam you into the ground. I mean, there are easier ways to do that. I mean, you make enough money in this league to hire somebody to do that for you. And there goes a 2-minute warning. Man, the stand's already like half empty. Traffic's already a mess on Douglas Avenue. The frickin' frozen custard place that's inside the arena is already closed. Let's just wrap this one up, boys. Tennessee's gonna burn a timeout because they can. Schroeder back. Almost was sacked. Got a first down instead. Again, where was this laser accuracy, 3 quarters ago? Homie? Dude? Kid? Sucker? Oh, a rookie got a tackle there. Nice for him. Schroeder. Intercepted by Gray. Past the 50. Oh, man. This is Murphy's Law, the game for Tennessee, because what has gone wrong, well, what can go wrong has gone wrong. It is almost midnight and my brain is barely functioning. Kirby lunges forward but doesn't get much more than that. Tennessee burns its second timeout. So Wichita can just sit on the ball to win this one. Kirby, another short run. Tennessee's not going to take a timeout here. Strange that they didn't. You know, you'd think that Tennessee would be just like waving their white flag here, but that's kind of not how this game runs. Kirby, another run. Ooh. Still that shiftiness, man. He didn't have one of those like Kirby-like runs, but he was efficient like a heat pump all day long. Tennessee burns their last timeout. I don't know why. Yeah, that'll be the last play of the day. I got to bring up my snipping tool so I can record and post the stats for this one. Man! Well, Wichita wins in a blowout 34-7, and it's going to be a really long flight back to Nashville for the Kings. Ooh, look at time of possession for Wichita. Kings led in turnovers. They got 2 off of, I think it was 2 interceptions by Okungwu, I think. I don't even remember. And I just watched it. Average yards per carry. Yeah, Tennessee should have been running the ball a lot more than it did. Tennessee has a big advantage in kick return and kick return yards because they kept getting the ball kicked to them because ITC just kept scoring. I mean, but real heavy in Wichita's favor. Ooh, I'm gonna get this. Copy. I completely forgot that Val, the kicker for Tennessee, missed his one and only field goal. You know, I really felt that would have made the difference in this game. Oh well. Man, only one INT. You know, who got the other INT? I mean, the other turnover. Maybe it was a turnover on Tam. Kirby fumbled, but Michael Freedom fell on it. Not a single drop from anybody. Well, I hope you at least somewhat enjoyed this broadcast. Hopefully I'll be able to do more games this season. And not just Wichita games, but other ones as well. As long as they're not as boring as this one was. But yeah. Um get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water, and I'll see you guys some other time. See ya.